What is up, everybody? Renfail here, back again with another World of Warcraft guide for those of you who are new to the game. And today we're going to be talking about how to switch between sets of gear, or specifically how to set up sets of gear so that you can easily switch between the sets of gear that you have for different scenarios. You might want to have one set for tanking, one set for DPS. You might want to have one set for healing, one for DPS, you know, all these different types of things you can do because different classes have different roles they can play. If you're a paladin, you could equally be a DPS paladin, a tank paladin, or a healing paladin. Same thing with the druid. So having different gear sets allows you to very quickly, in the middle of instances, in the middle of raids, in the middle of, you know, hey, I'm questing at the moment, but my friends need me to go run a dungeon, so I'm going to switch from my DPS spec that I use for questing over to my healing spec to heal for the dungeon. It's quite simple to do. All you got to do is set up equipment sets through the equipment manager, and that's what we're going to show you how to do today. What's up, Lucas? I just had a kitty cat jump over on the table here, or the chair, I should say. Say hi, Lucas. All right. So to show you what this looks like when it's already been set up is I have my my warrior here, and I have two sets of gear set up for him. I have the my arms set, which is my leveling set, and then I have my protection set, which is for when I'm tanking. So if I want to, all I got to do to come in here is just click one of these sets and click equip. It's going to switch. You'll notice that my character automatically switched his gear. I can go back to arms, quick equip, and now he's switched to that. So it's that simple to do. So how do you do this? Well, I'm going to actually log into one of my characters that doesn't have a gear set up yet, so that you can see what this looks like when we're doing it from scratch for the very first time. While we're switching over, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. I stream daily at 8 a.m. Central Time here and on Twitch, multi-streaming daily. Do a lot of different games, do a lot of different things, movie reviews of books and TV shows and games, and we do reaction videos and the news, tabletop, all sorts of stuff. So check it all out. Don't forget the Discord. You can come join us in game. We are on the Moonguard server. We raid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Central Time. Non-sweaty, normal only, no mythics, no heroics. So when you're on your character and you don't have a gear set up, first thing you want to do is hit the C button to bring up your character panel. Now from here, what you're looking for is this button right up here that says Equipment Manager. You're going to click that Equipment Manager, and it's going to ask me to set up a new set. And I'm going to go, okay, click New Set. Now it's going to ask me to assign an icon to that. It doesn't matter what the icon is. You can have it be whatever, and put a name for it. Call this my Beastmaster set, right? Click OK. I'll actually give a different icon for that. Once that's done, you're going to have this new icon set here. Now, what you want to do now is you want to go to this set, and what you want to do at this point is you want to take all the gear that you want and drag it into these slots. All right. So in this case, I'm already wearing all of the gear that I want. So by setting the set to the current gear I'm wearing, we're already set up to go, and I don't have to worry about it because I'm already using all the pieces that would be with this set. But for the purposes of showing you how this works, the purpose of demonstration, I'm going to strip some of these items off. I'm going to take these items off. Take off my boots, take off these items, take off, you know, this, take off the chest piece. You're going to see my character now looks completely different, and I'm going to save this as a new set. And we're going to call this set Naked. And we're going to click OK. Now currently, I'm wearing the Naked set because that's the most recent set I set up. But if I want to go back to the Beastmaster set, I would click up, click Equip, and it's going to automatically equip all of those items. Now if I go switch to the Naked set, it's going to unequip all of those items. So what you would essentially do here is set up all of the items that you would want to have in your secondary stance, your secondary gear set, and make sure that you have those items in your inventory. It's very important. They have to be in your inventory, because if you don't have them in your inventory, you can't switch to them once you've set up the gear set. So it's just a matter of setting up the gear sets you want, assigning them names and icons, and you can go from there. And you can have, you know, different sets for all the different things you want to do. So I'm going to go back to my Beastmaster set because that's what I like to do, and that's what I like to use. And then there's an additional step. You can go a step further if you want to, and we're going to go show you what this looks like over on my other character. We're going to go back to the tank really quick so you can see what this looks like in real time as well. Because this is a character where I actually have two sets of gear set up. I have one for tanking and one for DPSing. Really the only difference between the two at the moment, because I'm currently leveling this character, is one is a two-handed weapon and the other one is a sword and shield. Now, long term, once I've got this character to cap, I go in and I say, okay, I want this to be all my tanking gear with the defense and all the vitality and all the stats that I need for stamina and all those things. And then this other set will be, you know, the DPS deck, which is more strength-based. But there's an additional step to this, and if you want to go watch, I've got a video that's like the quick version of this. If you want to go watch that, if you need a refresher. But essentially, once you have set up your equipment sets, in this case, I have my arms set and I have my protection set, right? Now, what's really cool is you can assign these to your additional specializations. So right now, I'm running arms stance, and I have this locked to, I have the arms set of gear locked to the arms stance. So what you do to set this up is you go down to the gear setting here, and you can assign this gear set to a specialization, to a spec. In this case, I have it set to the arms specialization. My protection set is set to the protection specialization. What does that mean? So remember how I showed you earlier in the video how you can just, if you want to switch a gear set, just click the equip button, and you'll notice that it switched my sword and shield out. And if I want to go back to arms, I click equip, and it switches me back to my two-handed weapon because I have set up those gear slots and saved those accordingly. But you can also do that directly from the specialization window if you have the gear sets assigned to a specialization. So right now I'm running arms, and we're set up with the arms gear. Now I'm going to go ahead and click activate protection. Now watch what happens here. It's going to switch my gear at the same time as it switches my specialization. Boom. Quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload, or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. Now, if I want to go back to arms, we're going to activate that, and it's going to automatically go back to arms. And now I have my arms gear equipped. So this is the easy way to not only set up your gear sets through the equipment manager, but also a way to assign those gear sets to the specializations so that you can go through and very quickly and easily swap your entire gear set at the same time that you are equipping your new specialization. And you can set this up for all three of the specializations, so there's really no limit to this. If you have all three specializations set up on your character, then you just set up 3 gear sets, assign those to the specializations with the gear icon, and you're good to go. It really is that simple. So hopefully that is a guide that can help you get up and going with setting up your gear sets and all the things you need to know to set up your equipment and tie it to your specializations for easy swapping. Now, this really isn't that handy if you're only running one specialization or one gear set. Like my Beastmaster as an example, my hunter, I am never going to have a secondary specialization with him, nor will I ever worry about having a different set of gear with him, because he is only ever going to be a DPS character. End of story. I will never do anything other than Beastmastering. However, with my warrior here, sometimes I need to be in protection stance to be tanking for guild members. Other times we have guild members who are ready to go. I forgot to mute that, sorry. Other times we have guild members who are ready to go, and they need me just to be in armed stance to do DPS with that character, so I'm easily able to swap between the two using the gear sets in the equipment manager and the specializations as well. So hopefully that helps you. If you found the guide useful, don't forget to like, subscribe to the bell icon so you never miss an update. Daily streams happen at 8 a.m. Central Time here and on Twitch because we multi-stream, and I play a lot of different games, so check out all the playlists, all the guides. Don't forget the Discord, and if you want to join our guild, we are on the Moonguard server. The guild's called Risen. All you got to do is reach out. We can get you an application access to our guild server on Discord. You can go from there. In the meantime, thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe and happy gaming.